Welcome to Getting the Love Energy Flowing with Feng Shui. I'm excited to be here and share with you some Feng Shui cures to get the love energy flowing in your life. Whenever you are watching this, hit like. If you have any questions, be sure to comment below, or you can always private message me. There's nothing more that I love than answering Feng Shui questions. I would not do this as my work if I didn't love it. Feng Shui changed my life 16 years ago, and it continues to be a tool that I use each and every day. I'm continually assessing how our life is going and what needs to shift and adjust. So some quick examples, so you know that, like, if you choose to go on this Feng Shui journey with me, that it is a tool that you will learn and that you will use, like literally 16 years. And it's not because I'm teaching it, it's because I use it every single day. And so this past week, my oldest daughter, has been very unwell. She's kind of caught some sort of something. She's fine. She doesn't live at home. And along with that, there was something happening in her life that she needed some support and some things to fall into place. So immediately we went into what do we need to do mode and what do we need to do Feng Shui wise mode. And we started working in her home. So we're adding bowls of Epsom salts to absorb any negative energy. We're using essential oils to shift the energy to get the support she needed. We're working in the assistance area of your home. She's adding metal things. We are lighting candles to clear the energy. We're washing the front door. Like, we're doing Feng Shui things to support the action she's taking for the outcome that she wanted. So she ended up, the thing where she needed the support and things to be figured out got figured out by the end of the week, and the right people just kept showing up. It's like magic, except it isn't. It's Feng Shui. And then from a health perspective, we're continuing to support her body. We're adding things and moving things around in her home into her well-being area so that the energy can support you. It won't be the only thing that you do. Like, you can't Feng Shui and go sit on the couch. But it is something that helps you and supports you and allows you to create more of what it is you want in your life. So there's a couple ways you use Feng Shui. You can see a part of your life that isn't working well for you. So it could be like your relationships. You want to deepen them. You want to attract somebody into your life. You want to increase your self-love, which we're going to talk about today. Or it could be with regards to abundance or your daily bills. It could be relationships with family and friends. It could be your health and well-being. It could be the work you do and your purpose. It could be your personal growth. Like, whatever part of your life isn't unfolding the way you want, or if there's things that are happening that are tricky. Oh, because I also, in my home, last week for her, worked in my assistance area. I turned the lights on in the wisdom area because the wisdom area helps every area of your life. And I lit a candle for her every day that she had the outcome that she desires. So I did things here for her too, as well, right? To strengthen the intention to help things unfold as they could, along with just being kind of her support person too, and teaching her through it, because, you know, when you're a little older, sometimes you get a little more life experience. But what you can do is go, this part of my life isn't working well. What can I add to boost the energy Feng Shui wise? What is my intention? And then things start showing up for you to do. Like in my work, if I'm wanting to attract more clients, I go work in my purpose area or in my office. You can Feng Shui your office separately. I work in that area in my office. If things are a little rocky with my husband, or I feel like we're not as connected, I will go work in my relationship area. If there's something specific we want to acquire, I will go to the abundance area and I will add more of the Feng Shui color in. So you Feng Shui to create this baseline of cures, which is what I do for you in the main floor for the Feng Shui virtual consultation. And then you add things based on how your life is going. Maybe you have a new intention and goal. So you can focus on Feng Shui using it when things need to shift because you're not loving where the direction is going, or you have something new you want, something you desire, something that you are wanting to create in your life. You will go to the area and add the color or element or something symbolic to that area to boost the energy to help you, because the moment we shift the energy in your home, okay, because everything is energy, like the plant behind me, all the things behind me, here's the candle I kept lighting, it's all energy. The desk I'm sitting at is energy. Everything has a vibration, and when we use that energy to our advantage, what it does is it shifts the energy in our home, because whenever we add a color, every color has a vibration. We're going to talk about that today with the love color. But when we shift the energy in our home, we shift the energy in our life that aligns with that part of our home that we shifted the energy in. So if there's a part of your home that is like fully cluttered and a train wreck, like and a disaster, that is impacting a certain part of your life. And we're actually going to go on a bit of a clutter clearing journey in March, because I always feel like that's a good clutter clearing time. So watch for that in the group. But it impacts you. Everything in your space that you have, all of the things have energy and they all impact you. So is it working for you or is it working against you? Clutter automatically works against you. And if you have the wrong things in the wrong area based on Feng Shui, because there's something called reducing elements, then that doesn't help you either. But when you begin to move things around based on Feng Shui, where things go and align with the energetics of a certain part of your life, what you're doing is you're raising the energy level of your home, which means you're raising the energy level in that part of your life. The back right corner is your relationship area. We're going to talk about that in a second. And it also means that if you raise the energy in your home, you raise your personal energy. And that's probably what I love about Feng Shui the most is it becomes this action you take with a clear intention, and we'll talk about that. And it increases energy in your home. Your home feels better. It shifts the energy in your life, but you also feel better too. It's a beautiful way to shift your energy to support your personal energy, because anytime we raise the energy, it allows us to raise our personal energy. But the opposite is true, is if there's too much clutter, if you have the wrong kind of colors and elements in the wrong areas, if things aren't flowing well in your home from an energy standpoint, it will drain your energy too. And that is why this tool is so powerful. And this is a tool that you will use regularly, because it is something that you can do. It's one of the first actions you can take to create a shift in energy in your life. Okay, so that's why I love Feng Shui so much. That's why I feel like everybody should learn or know some part of it. That is why I decided to do this training. I have recorded a podcast on getting the love energy flowing. I'll put the link in the comments. Be sure to listen to that too. That has a few other things that you can do. And I have one other way that I can help you, something special that I created just until the 14th. So I'll tell you about that at the end. But what we want to do now is get the love energy flowing in your life. And just know, anytime you have a question, be sure to ask it. If it feels more private, you could ask me in private messages, but usually if you have a question, somebody else has the same question too. So be sure to ask. So what we do when we Feng Shui, there's a process. You learn that in your Feng Shui for the Main Floor virtual consultation or any course that you take from me. And the Feng Shui process always begins with an intention. So that's where I want you to start. So you're here because you want to increase the love energy in your life. Maybe you want to deepen your relationship. Maybe it's a little rocky right now, or maybe it's amazing and you just want it to be even greater. And maybe you're not in a relationship and you want to attract somebody into your life. Like whatever it is, that works. Or you don't want to attract anybody into your life. You're not interested in a relationship, but you want to boost your self-love, because we're going to talk about today in the relationship area in Feng Shui focuses on both those things. Deepening your romantic relationship and also increasing your self-love. And I feel that the increasing your self-love part is actually the most important, because when you have more love for yourself, you have more love to give. You see people differently, and in turn, I feel like that immediately positively impacts your relationships with your romantic partner, or if you're wanting to attract somebody into your life, if you love yourself, you attract that energy to you. Okay, so in Feng Shui, we begin with an intention. So whether it's that you want to deepen your relationship, whether it's that you want to attract somebody into your life, or whether you want to increase your self-love, you're going to begin with an intention. And I want you to write this down. So you may or may not be prepared to write something down right now, but that's the first step in Feng Shui, is always getting very clear on what energy it is that you want to attract into your life, or what thing or whatever. So depending on what your intention is, you want to be very specific with how you want to do this and what you want to feel about it. You want to make sure that it truly aligns with what you want. Like it feels good on a soul level. And then you want to write it down, right? So it may be that you want to attract a partner into your life who you can have fun with, who you can enjoy things with, and who you can share the rest of your life with, right? That aligns with your personal values and goals and whatever. It could be that you want to, and you're going to put strengthen my relationship with my partner and continue and enjoy each other more by this, and this, right? By going out more often together, going on a trip. Maybe you want to deepen a relationship by going on a trip. You can put that in there. That can be your intention, and then we'll see how it shows up. I want to increase my self-love, because the more love I feel for myself, the more love I can give to others. And and sometimes you might know how you can do that. Maybe you need to take better care of yourself. You need to move your body more. We go back to the energetic platform, which I teach in my Shift the Energy private membership, where it's like you take care of your mental, physical, and spiritual energy, and that's self-love. That's what we're doing in that group on a daily basis this month too. But you might know how you want to increase your self-love. It might be because you're going to do something that you love to do every single day. That's the challenge that I've issued in this group too, is every single day you do something for yourself that you wouldn't normally do. So maybe you know exactly what it is. Maybe it's a little more global in intention. We're going to see how it shows up. But you're going to set an intention before you do any Feng Shui. Okay, because in Feng Shui, the intention you set is 70% of the shift and change. It happens, and 30% is the thing that you move in relation to that intention. It just boosts the power of that intention even more. So you have to do both. Like you have to set an intention and then you have to Feng Shui. Okay. So the next thing that I want you to do once we set our intention, when you are standing in your home, okay, in your front door, looking into your home. If your home is square or rectangular, or if your home is like L-shaped but not the actual L, the back right corner of your home is your relationship area. If you're one of those like literal L-shaped homes and like that's outside, then we have to fill that in. You have a missing piece. You need to let me know. I will help you fill that in and tell you what you need to do with that. But if you have a square rectangular home, the back right corner of your home is a relationship area. We divide our home into 9 areas when we Feng Shui. So it's really the right third of the home in the back right corner. So it's kind of that top third of your home in the right corner is your relationship area. Okay, so the back right corner. Think about it right now. Is it clutter free? And this is on all levels, main level, basement level, upper level, whatever, how many ever levels you have. What is there? And the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to do a quick decluttering. This is immediately gonna boost the energy. So I literally just want you to set 10 minutes or 15 minutes on your phone and go in there and declutter. Take a few bags in, 1 donate, 1 sell, 1 giveaway, and put things in from that area. Do a quick decluttering in that area to boost the energy. It may already be decluttered, but I bet you can go in there and find 1 or 2 things that you could perhaps let go of, that it's time for them to move on. Do I love it? Do I use it? Or your decluttering rules? The moment you declutter is the moment you lift the energy. I know that decluttering works because when I first learned Feng Shui, my husband was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, we're getting the energy flowing in our home and life. I was learning Feng Shui when I was pregnant with our second daughter. And it was just something for me to do because we had moved and I wasn't working and my other daughter was at school all day and I'm like, I need something. So a girlfriend of mine mentioned Feng Shui and off I went. I loved it. I studied it. I read it all. I'm like, when I get focused on something, I read like everything. Like this is my latest obsession is nutrition, functional nutrition. But I learned it all. I loved it. I started Feng Shui. My husband would come home from work, like, because he worked away, and he'd be like, what'd you do to the house? It feels so good. And he couldn't see what I'd done, but I'd added the colors, but you can hide the colors. And I switched things, moved a bit of decor around, and I got the energy flowing. And so he would see me do all of this, and he would see me declutter, and things would shift and change. Like if you go into your space and you declutter with the intention that you have, you are shifting the energy. So I would catch him every now and again. Sometimes his work would he'd be on an extended leave at home, and he'd want to go back to work because that's how he earned money. And all of a sudden I'd catch him and he'd be decluttering some of his stuff to get the energy flowing. And I'm like, it works when he sees me doing it, and now he's doing it too, right? So decluttering shifts the energy. It raises the energy up. So 10 or 15 minutes. This is a quick declutter just to boost the energy a little bit. If there's a drawer in that area, just declutter the drawer, okay? But let me know in the comments what you're gonna declutter. Like you already kind of know. Maybe it's a closet. Maybe it's, some piece of furniture. Maybe it's the storage room. I don't know what it is in your home, but on any of the levels, what can you go and quickly declutter? We're gonna give an immediate boost to the energy. As you declutter, you're gonna think about your intention as if it's happened, right? That's what you're gonna do. Then what you're gonna do in that area that you decluttered, I want you to add earth energy, which is the main element for that area. So earth energy is any earthen decor. So hopefully you have something in your home, rocks, gemstones, earthen ceramic pots. You don't have to have it out for it to vibrate with the energy. And so if it doesn't fit in with your decor, like put it behind something, put it Like I have in my office, I have something hidden behind my chair because it didn't go, and it's earth energy because it's a different area, but I have things all over the house. I store things in cupboards all the time. You don't have to have the Feng Shui cure visible for it to vibrate. So add some earth energy to that area. If you have questions about that, let me know what that is. Artwork of mountains and landscapes is earth energy. Like get a river rock and just put it in that area. Put 2 of them actually, because this is a pairs area. If you have some rose quartz, put 2 rose quartz in this area. But you want to add some earth energy to this area once you've decluttered it a little bit. You can shop your house. That's the thing about Feng Shui is you don't have to buy all new things. I shop my house all the time and move things around. Is there a few things that you'll probably want to buy in your Feng Shui journey when we Feng Shui the whole main floor of your home? Yes. But you can shop your house and move decor around, okay? So you're going to add earth energy with the intention in mind of what it is you want. And then you're going to do a blessing. That's like completing the process. So I use Om Mani Padme Hum, and there's this finger movement that you do with it. And I say it 9 times. Om Mani Padme Hum. It's a Feng Shui blessing. I like it because it's like 5,000 years old and I feel like there's power and strength in that. But you could just say a quick thank you. All you're doing is showing gratitude for this happening in your life. Okay, so a blessing, thank you, a prayer, whatever, Om Mani Padme Hum like I use, like whatever you want. That's how you complete the Feng Shui process. Remember I said there's a process. Intention, declutter, place the cure, and do a blessing. Okay, there's your Feng Shui process right there. So you've decluttered and you've added earth energy. The next thing that I want you to do to boost the energy in your space with regards to love is I'd like you to light a candle. If you don't have any candles, then all I want you to do is go around your whole home and turn every light on with the intention of adding more love energy into your life, okay? So you light a candle with your intention in mind. Fire energy attracts more energy into your home. It's an automatic boost. If you really want, light a candle in the relationship area, that back right corner of your home. That'd be a great way to do it. Or in your master bedroom. See, because there's actually 2 relationship areas in your home. The back right corner based on the Bagua map and your master bedroom, or your primary bedroom, which is what I will share more about at the end of how I can help you with that. But light a candle with your intention in mind. Let it burn as long as you can. Doesn't matter, it can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, an hour, like whatever you feel like, with your intention in mind. Fire energy automatically draws energy in. The other thing you're gonna do is you're gonna wash your front door. I mentioned this on the podcast, so if you heard the podcast, you know this, but anytime we're inviting new energy in, we're washing the front door because the front door is how all energy enters into your home and life, okay? So you have got adding earth energy to relationship area, lighting a candle, doing a quick declutter, setting your intentions. This is your Feng Shui process thus far. And then you're gonna wash your front door quickly with your intention in mind. The other thing that I want you to do to shift your personal energy to attract more love energy into your life and to boost the self-love is to wear the color pink. Pink is the love color, obviously. You all know that. When we wear the color, we shift our personal energy too. So we add color all the time to our home based on what area of the Bagua map it's in. And the color we can hide. So you don't come into my home and see purple, green, and pink, and blue, and all these colors out there. You can do that. And I have painted walls red, and I've painted bathrooms black, and all the things. But you don't have to do that. You can hide it behind artwork. So when you come into my home, you don't necessarily see the colors, but they're there and they vibrate. Every color has a vibration. So I'd love for you to wear the color pink. And this can be like, you can wear it like your shirt can be pink, or some of your undergarments can be pink. The same thing applies. It does not need to be visible for that energy to shift, right? And so whenever in corporate, I was reading in corporate, or whenever I'm going into something that requires more loving energy, I will wear the color pink. If you don't have any pink, wear red. Red's a little stronger of a color, is power and strength in Feng Shui. It's part of what we use in the relationship area, but it's got a little bit of a different energy. But if you don't have pink, wear red. And do this for as many days as you can this month. For Love Month, okay? Notice the shift in energy, how you feel about yourself, how others feel about you, how others respond to you. There will be a shift that happens when you wear the color pink because it vibrates with the energy of love. Or with red, it's a more powerful energy, but it will do the same thing. So begin to wear some color based on the energy shift that you want to make. And you learn in Feng Shui what those colors are and you know how you can use that too. But it will shift your personal energy. So I want you to wear more of the color pink this month. So you have learned so far that you're going to set a very clear intention of what you want. If you want, share your intention in the comments below. If you do that, it's like telling the universe in an even more powerful way what it is you want. If you don't want to do that, that's okay too. You are going to declutter. Do a quick declutter in the relationship area of your home. You're going to wash your front door. You're going to add earth energy to the relationship area of your home. You're going to do a blessing when you add that, and your intention is going to be in mind with all of those things that you do. You're going to light a candle with the intention in mind of what it is you want to create. And if you want to light a candle every day until Valentine's Day, that'd be amazing. You're just continually increasing the energy and attracting that energy into your life. And then you're going to wear the color pink. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Now, with Feng Shui, here's the deal, is you can't doubt it. You can't doubt that it's gonna work, because the moment we put negative energy out there, more negative energy comes to us. Like energy attracts like energy, so you have to trust the process, right? And you also have to let go of how it's gonna show up, because sometimes how love shows up, or how money shows up, or how your purpose shows up is not the way that you expected. You don't always get to control the how. But you have to pay attention to what it is. And perhaps love is being shown to you in a different way. Or if somebody sends you something, it's like the perfect self-love thing for yourself that's unexpected. Or you see something, you're like, oh my God, I want to do that. That'd feel amazing for me. That's the universe giving you things to increase love in your life. So don't anticipate that you know exactly how this is going to show up, but be open to how it shows up and start paying attention to how love energy is entering into your life. And then if there are clues and there are things you need to do, then it's up to you to take action on it. Perhaps your partner mentioned something they would love to do, like just randomly, and you could go and do that with them, right? Like listen for the subtle clues, because it's not always going to be like really in your face, but all the subtle energy shifts, the energy shifts you're making are going to create energy shifts that may be subtle or maybe a little more in your face, that this is how it's showing up, but recognize that you have to look for it. And so every night at the end of the night, look, pay attention and go, what love energy showed up today? And go through it and see what it is, because it's not always going to be in your face. And you have to trust the process that you are getting this energy flowing. If you feel like it's not flowing enough, you can always add more earth energy. You can light the candle for a little bit longer. There's other cures that you can do too in that area, but I'm like, it's too many things to do right at once otherwise. But you can get that energy flowing in more of a way. And that's the beauty of Feng Shui, is you can keep layering until you have the energy flowing where you want it to flow. But also know that you need to trust the process. The moment you shift something, something else shifts. That's the law of the universe. The moment you put out, if you want more love energy, you put out more love energy. Love on your partner more. Love on your people more. Love on yourself more. You will get more love when you start loving on others. Don't expect that you will give love once you receive love. So do that. Put more love out there, right? It will, and it might feel uncomfortable, especially if relationship's been a little rocky, right? Or your relationship with yourself, you haven't loved yourself, it might feel uncomfortable. So every day, think of something. I did this in the podcast. You should listen to the podcast about the part of gratitude. So I'll put the link to the podcast below. Super important to do every day for self-love and for loving on your partner, right? Because your mindset and how you feel about it will directly impact the love energy that you attract into your life too. So you've got tons of things to do. If you have any questions, let me know. I mentioned earlier, there is a second part of your home that is a relationship area, and that is your primary bedroom. And so this month, because it's Love Month, I decided to do something, like it's kind of a little radical, but I will help you Feng Shui your bedroom to your bedroom specifically. So you don't always get to see me in your house unless you do a Feng Shui for the main floor virtual consultation or a huge Feng Shui for your home consultation. But this month I decided, since it was Love Month, it's kind of like a Fix It with Feng Shui consultation that I charge $179 for. So when you have an area of your life you want to work on, or a room that's really bothering you, I will, like, you send me a video of it, I'll look at it, and I will shift the energy. This is like that, except this is only for $29, because $29 makes it a 2 numerically, like numerology wise, and that is the number for relationships. So for $29, you get to send me pictures or a video, or if you don't want me to see your bedroom, that's okay. You send me a sketch of it, and I send you back very specific cures you can do in that room to boost the love energy in that room as well, because it is the second love energy area in your home. If you let me look at it, I'm going to be able to give you better feedback. And you will get that within a matter of days once you submit it. So I'll put the link to that consult below. It's like a Feng Shui for Love mini consult. It's only available until the 14th. It's a radically reduced price, because normally that would cost you $179 to have me look into your space like that. It's $29. So if you know that you want to deepen your romantic love, if you know that your relationship is rocking, you've got to make a change. If you know that you need to increase your self-love so you can create more of what it is you want in your life and so you can love on others better, this is for you. Sign up for that. I would love to help you get the Feng Shui flowing in that area of your home too. It's a very powerful area. It creates a big significant difference too. So if you're interested, I'll put all the details below. If you have questions, be sure to ask. But let's get the love energy flowing. Start with the cures that I've given you. Let me into your primary bedroom and help you with that. I would love to do that. Like, the fact is $29 will not happen again in that same way. Let's get the love energy flowing, because I know that the more you love yourself, the more you love on your person, if you have a person in your life, the more love we spread into the world, and the world needs more love. I know that for certain. And it begins with you. Like, the beauty of Feng Shui is it creates this wonderful energetic ripple. So the moment you start Feng Shuiing your space, you're not only impacting your personal energy and the energy of those that live in the house with you, but you're impacting your neighbors, you're impacting your community, and you're impacting the world, because that is the vibration that you're putting out. So let's do that together. Let's get the love energy flowing. Let me into your primary bedroom and let me help you boost that energy too. And if you have any questions, be sure to ask below. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to connecting with you again and sharing more about Feng Shui, because it is one of the most powerful tools that I have in my toolbox that I believe everybody should know, so that you can create a shift in energy in any part of your life when you need it most.